Good morning. Beautiful -5 morning. Got a guy on the way to fill up some molasses totes, so I'm gonna run over, get everything warmed up over there. The other day we started everything up, moved everything around. Truly amazing how big these sheds are. This is like 100 by 50, 100 by 60 or something. 100 by 54, so got mom and dad's motorhome in here. Old Yeller's even got a spot this winter. Sprayer, combine 1, tractor 1, combine 2, 2 air drills back there, and even a swather. A little dark yet though. One thing about it, that clear ridge cap, that's a game changer for a big building with no power. You can, oh, look at that. That's from when I ripped the door off that grain truck. Driving in here out of the wind, it's part of the mirror. So I think we're gonna get Gus unhooked today too. He's got lots of room, be able to drive him in here. I'm gonna take that disc. Actually, I'm not gonna take the disc down right now because one of the big wheels, I don't know if there's a wheel bearing on or what. I'll just go over there. So these Landall discs, they're heavy. They're like boat anchors. I'm not sure if you can see though, but this tire right here, it's like really worn out really bad on that side. So I don't know if it's not enough air, too much air, or if there's wheel bearing on or whatever. You know, this tire looks good and both the tires on the other side look good. So it seems to be specific to that one tire. These ones didn't, CA didn't do that. You can really see the tread. So we're gonna have to figure out exactly what's wrong there. Then I'll grease it up, wing it up, and take it down to that shed on the other property. We got another property down there. That other shed, that's it's 54 by 72, and we used to store all our machinery down there in the winter. But with the crime rate the last few years, and apparently when I hop on the old social media, it's starting to spike around here too again in the last couple of weeks. Bunch of unwanted people driving in and out of yards, siphoning fuel, stealing tools, all that stuff. So now we just put stuff down there that you can't really steal. Although they did steal Brendan's hay rig this summer. So maybe they do steal attachment or like implements too. I don't know. I don't know what the price of salvage steel is, but if you were to steal something like that Landall disc and cut it up, I guess anything for a next fix, right? So hopefully that doesn't happen though. Sort of getting tired of replacing shit. But speaking of replacing shit, I blew the fuse in this thing again the other day. So I don't know. I'm hoping that's just a specific... I shouldn't eat that chocolate. We got these dried up old After Eights from last Christmas I found in a box in there. It's like eating leather. But After Eights are delicious, so now it's leathery deliciousness instead of chocolate and creamy mint. Anyways, this blew the fuse again the other day. I'm hoping that it is just an alternator issue. Corey checked this morning, and the alternator is apparently was at the Edmonton International Airport last week, so should be on its way. Give her a few minutes of glow plugs here. We'll see if it starts. I'm not even 100% sure how long you're supposed to leave the glow plugs on there for. Maybe a minute or so, but I think that's long enough. Hopefully it starts. All right, well, you know, you really can't write this shit. So anyways, gentleman just left, wanted 6 totes of molasses come down from up north. So we got them loaded, we got them strapped on. But I walk over here, I'm all proud and excited about my life. Just bought this pump this year. Everything's supposed to be great. I give it one pull. Boom. Dogs aren't engaging. So anyways, that's not gonna work. This pump's ran the whole time, right? I've pumped off already 80 ton, 100 ton or something. So why would it happen? It started every other time. When a guy comes for 6 totes and he's got his own totes, so we have to fill them while he's here. I used to fill them with that tiny little pump, but that would take about 25-30 minutes tote. So good thing I had the old standby Honda. We fired that up, got going. Then I come out, fired the telehandler up. I mean, you saw that just a minute ago in the video. Fired it up, loaded his totes, and then he says, you know what, I think we should just, if we can we just move this one tote? Okay, that's not a problem. I loaded them crooked anyways because I can't see very good. And I'm not a bale stacker. I mean, that's, if you want a straight line of bales and stacked up fast, you don't call me, because they're going to be crooked and broken and everything else. So I had just backed the telehandler up, shut it off, won't start. Like, absolutely amazing. So got Susie the backhoe, good old standby. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Well, good afternoon. I got my bags made. I got this piece of shit boosted again, and just put the new alternator on. So the new alternator showed up. Not sure if you can see, but it's 14.3 right now. So turn the fan on. 14.1. I don't know why that's squealing now. There we go. 14.2. Turn the lights on. 13.9, 14. So that's with the cab fan running and the lights on. Before, with that old alternator, it would have dropped right down to 11. Now it's staying at 14. Shut the lights off. 14.3. Shut the fan off. 14.3. So, also I took my, let's climb right in here. I took my gauge out. As you can see, it's wrapped right around the hot. It used to fluctuate back and forth, but now that I fixed the alternator, it doesn't at all. So I'm still maintaining a nice 14.2, and I got everything on. I got my fan wide open and the lights aren't on. But anyways, it works. Should be a little easier on the battery, should be easier on the starter. I do have a new starter for this as well. I'm not gonna put it in yet. I'm gonna play it out here, see how it runs. It does start a bit better already, and I think that's just because, right, the batteries are being charged fully. So that alternator, when we got looking at it, when we took it off, it actually says 24 volt, 45 amp. I don't even know if that's maybe I'm not even reading that right. It seems like a bit of a weird-ish group of numbers, but maybe that's how some alternators come. It did say it was off a light plant, so a light plant wouldn't need that big of an alternator, really. All it would need is something to keep its own batteries sort of charged, and then, I mean, it's effectively just one huge generator, like alternator itself, so who knows? Who knows? Well, here we are. We're trick-or-treating. So we're in height, and it's starting to snow, so that's the way it goes. We generally don't get through Halloween without snow. Lots of times we have a white Halloween, so the yards are covered in snow, but this time it's not too bad. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one.